Bonjour humans and non-humans alike. It's your favorite office skeleton, Egon here. Today's live stream is all about DXit Eternal Matters. As you know, the game is set to release tomorrow, and we couldn't be more excited to share it with all of you. We've got some exclusive gameplay content for you today, and maybe even a surprise. Now, before we get started, let's lay down some ground rules. No hate speech, no trolling, and no spamming. And if I catch any of you trying to sneak in some bone-related puns, you better believe I'll be cracking some jokes of my own. Well, that's all from me, folks. And with that, I'm passing the mic over to my living colleagues to continue the live stream after showing the brand new trailer. Don't worry, I'll be back to haunt your fragile bones soon enough. Enjoy.
The plane for millennia has been like a paradise for all its inhabitants. But that changed recently. Donovan was the Red Guardian. But he betrayed us. He developed corrupted powers and started wreaking havoc. See, we need help bringing back peace.
Hello, party people, and welcome to our free release stream of DXit.
Yes, welcome.
A little bit music in the background. Nice to have you all here, and as you see, I'm not alone. I have Max with me, the lead tester of DXit.
Yes.
And how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm excited.
Nice.
Can't wait to show a bit of the game. And also we have to thank Egon for this lovely introduction. So.
Yeah. He showed the newest trailer of the game, and awesome. It's epic. And it was a world release, world premiere.
Yep.
So, yeah, very cool. So let's talk first a little bit about the game.
Yes.
How long have you been working on this?
So I think it should be around 2 to 2.5 years now that I'm working on the game, testing it, doing the whole QA stuff that we are doing here at Handy Games.
Finding bugs.
Finding bugs, for example, yes. Playing through the game multiple times. Also do some feedback talks with the developers and stuff like that, and also, of course, like talking to other testers about how does the game feel, how do you like it, what can we improve and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. And what was the greatest challenge? So what do you have to improve?
I think one of the greatest challenges was to prepare the whole, or to help to lead the whole process to the final outcome. You know, so to like, if you think about the game, then of course the game has to be fun. It has to deliver the story. It has to deliver the characters that are in the game. And I think that was one of the biggest challenges we all had to solve together. But I think we nailed it.
Nice. Yeah, you all can see it tomorrow, but today we show a little bit.
Yes.
So, just tell us, what is The Exit all about? I heard there is a emotional background story about the game.
Yes, there's an emotional backstory of the game that is about Gabriel, who's the one who had like the idea of the whole game. And the idea came up after he lost his best friend.
Oh, okay.
And he wanted to like process the loss by doing this this game and by delivering this story that came into his mind via this game.
So the story is about the afterlife,
Yes,
and so he
Yes.
wants.
The whole story is about you as the player being in the afterlife, so to say, and
So his friend will live on in this afterlife.
yes.
Okay. Cool. And what can we expect from the gameplay?
Yeah, so of course we showed a little bit. You all saw the trailer, but The Exit is a game about puzzle. It's an adventure game. It has a story. It has a lot of characters in it. You have to be a little bit stealthy here and there, so it's more like you have to explore. You have to avoid danger. You're not really that kind of a fighter, or you're not armed.
More stealthy.
More stealth and more avoiding dangerous threats. And also like some pieces of jump and run. You have to solve puzzles while jumping and doing stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay, cool. We will see later a little bit more of this. So, the developer is Sandbloom Studios.
Yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about them and why they, how they came along and how long they're working on the game and stuff?
Sure. At this point, greetings to Sandbloom. So they, in total, there are 6 people at Sandbloom. They are located in Sabadell. I hope I pronounce it correct. It's Sabadell. It's located in Spain, about 30 minutes away from Barcelona. And they told me that during the whole process of finishing the game and developing the game, their count went up to 12 people.
Oh, okay.
In total working on the game. But normally it's a team about around 6 people. And they also worked on The Exit for about 2.5, 3 years.
3 years.
Roundabout.
Yeah.
Yes.
So roundabout, you are from nearly the beginning.
I can remember having the first call together with the developers from Sandbloom and like getting to know each other and talking a bit about the game and stuff, and then time flies.
Yeah, I met the guys on the Gamescom last year, and they are great guys.
Yes.
And I wish them.
Was fun and nice working with them.
I lost my mic, but no problem.
Mic drop.
Mic drop. Everything said. I would say everything is said. So let's jump into game.
Let's jump into the game. Yeah, I guess.
So.
Yes. So we will show the intro cutscene of Chapter 4, which takes us into the desert. And I will just hit it.
Okay. Then we jump over.
Yep.
The Burning Souls.
Mysterious.
Please don't burn me, son. I have so much to live for. Oh, you over there with the bones! You need to help me get out of here. Please, come quick. This roof won't last much longer.
Yeah, so
Well,
that was Boris.
nice.
Very funny guy. Loves to sing, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think we have to help him. He's over there waving at us.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, we are here located in the middle of the desert,
Yeah.
coming through the portal, which is turned off right now. So we can't go back. We have to find another way.
Okay, we personally cannot turn the portal on or off.
No. No, so this is most likely a one-way ticket, so to say, into a biome. And then you have to go through the whole chapter and reach the portal that brings you back.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, as we saw in the cutscene, it's a little bit dangerous to be in the middle of the sun for too long, because as you can see, even in the afterlife, you can catch fire. And finally,
Don't get cancer because you don't have skin, but
no,
yeah.
no, and you don't need sun cream. So,
Yeah.
but you should still be a little bit,
Worried. Yeah.
yeah. So we have to go from shadow to shadow to be safe and try to help Boris.
Yeah. I love the death animation. It's like the
Yeah,
bones.
It's nice. And also the sound the head piece does when it lands on the ground is like, whoop. it's really cool. I like it. So yeah, now we have to quickly climb up here and jump
In the shadow.
into the safe shadow. If you're wondering why some objects are like highlighted white, it's because you can use your artifact, which gives you different powers, and one of the powers is like a breaking light that you can emit around the character, and this also breaks stuff. For example, also all of these bottles and stuff. Okay, so now we have to.
How many abilities do you have with the artifact?
In total, you have 4 abilities. In the current chapter, we have only 3 because the 4th we have not discovered yet.
Okay.
So we have like a flashlight that you can use to shine light on things, and then something happens. For example, you can shine light on an object and the object will grow.
Okay.
For example, and then you can jump on the bigger thing and reach, I don't know, an edge you could not reach before. The second ability is the light, the brake light, which we can use to, for example, break some stuff that blocks our path, or like also shrink an object again after we made it bigger with the flashlight.
okay.
So we can make things big and shrink them back to normal size.
Okay.
Yes. And the last ability we currently have, but I cannot show it at this place, I will show it later on, is like the light ray, which allows us to use the artifact as a kind of a gravity gun. So you can grab some objects and drag them through the air, place
you
them
made
somewhere.
it! And you're a Lux! Amazing! Now, get to the sun switcher. Use it to change which sun is lighting up the place. Very useful when the suns can fry you. The yellow sun is the one active right now. It's shining from above and projecting vertical shadows. The orange sun is stronger and shines from the side. And the red one also projects light from the side, but is even stronger. Change it to orange, please, so we can both get to safety.
Yes. So basically, in this chapter, the difficulty is to avoid the sun for a different amount of time, as Boris told us. So there are like 3 suns in the chapter, and the inhabitants, so to say, they build these devices you can see here. which allow the player to control the state of the sun or the active sun. So we have a lower sun that is shining from the top, that is the yellow one that is currently shining.
Definitely.
And I have a lot of time to run around in this kind of sunlight until the character dies. And then we have like an orange one, which is like a middle thing, and the hardest sun, which is the red sun.
Oh, okay.
And
so you have a color indicator how difficult it is.
Yes, we will see it in a second. And depending on what sun you have active, there are different kinds of shadows that are thrown onto the ground.
Okay.
So if you need to reach a certain place, you have to think or you have to try which sun helps you to reach this place. So for example, right now we are on the easiest sun, so to say, and we have to switch it over to the orange one. Now you can see the whole tone changed a little bit to orange. And because now the shadows are thrown differently, Boris can finally leave the platform and go to safety, and we have to follow him. And we immediately start burning because the sun is stronger here.
But now we can climb there.
We are in the shadow.
In the shadow,
yes. Safe place.
So we heard it. All the dialogues are voice acted.
Yes.
So how many voice lines do we have in the game?
There are around 2,000 voice lines in the game.
Crazy.
Yes. So basically, all important characters have their own voice lines.
Okay.
Even if you are only walking past them, you can sometimes hear them throwing bits and pieces.
Chatting with each other. And how many characters do we have?
In total, there are 33
Okay.
characters, yes. So there's a lot of people to talk with. Yeah, we have some goggles here to check our next spot to reach. So we have here you can see a little speech bubble. This is where Boris is standing, and we have to reach this place over there. So now he's standing down there in front of the portal, waving again, and we have to reach him.
I really thought I was done for. Talk about timing. And thank the primordial that Karis monster isn't around anymore. Imagine the chaos. But you're a Lux. I almost forgot. You came to light the pillar then? There is a survivor's camp some ways ahead. Look for the big tent with the moving holograms on top. Can't miss it. They will explain how to get to the pillar.
Okay. Yeah.
So we are called Lux by the people.
Yes, we are called Lux by the people. This is something, you have to experience by yourself what exactly a Lux is and why you become a Lux. We won't spoil anything here. Okay, so let's head over there.
Hi Kratax and hi, I can't read it, it's blue on blue. But Boris is a nice NPC, yes. I love how he sings and...
Yes.
Yeah.
I also like the coloring on his body. This is like, since, we are like, we have no colors on us yet because we simply just arrived in this afterlife. But all the NPCs and all the characters you meet there, they are there for a long time, for maybe, And to get some own touch on them, they started like giving themselves like a color or an identity, to say, accessoires, yes. And he has like, he's really colorful because he's a little bit like crazy guy. So this is also nice. I love these characters.
Well,
hard times. Hard times, but still time to party. Okay, so now we have to reach these places over there. Again, we can like here use our ability to cut down the pillar, which creates a platform to cross to the lever and over here. we can destroy another pillar, and as you can see, it created a shadow on the ground for us, so to be a little bit more safe. You can do it without a shadow, I think, but you have to be really quick and you have to know the path. So first of all, we lower the stairs, the ladder, and then we can quickly climb up.
Yeah, I think it's also a little bit to teach you how to do it, and
Yes.
later you don't have the chance to do it without shadows.
Okay, so now we obviously have to reach these pillars or this broken temple. Yes, and we have to, let me think, we have to switch the sun first, the yellow one, and now we have a lot more shadow over there, as you can see, and can now get quick. I also like these water drops that are like instantly, how to say in English?
Yeah, I don't know. They go to Steam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here comes the, looks great. And now we can activate the platforms that also throw shadows. So we can use these shadows.
So it's shadow platforming.
It's shadow platform. You're like a ninja, walking in the shadows. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think you will have to try some different things out. You play the game for the first time. Like to try out which shadow is the correct one. For example, talking about this chapter and of course in the other chapters. Oh, run, boy, run! Okay, go with this shadow. Here you can see some moving sand traps. You should not walk into them. They will slow you down. A hard time. Cool. Oh, and there we have like some dangerous swarms of bugs. They will come to you, but you can defeat them with the brake light. And yeah, they will like attach to you. They will be attached to you and slow you down. And you can't really do anything besides walking and using your ability while they are like attacking you, so to say.
Yeah, but as long as you're in the shadows, it's not so bad. But
No.
when you're in the sun, then you
Yeah,
die,
that's the thing.
from slowness.
Yes. So now we have the possibility to change the sun for the first time to the red sun, which is important in this state because, as you can see, we have to reach this box over there. This is one of the boxes that we can make bigger and shrink. So we will try to get to the next area by first of all.
I like how the whole tone of the level changes when you change the sun.
Yes. I also like that. And it helps. It's really helpful because sometimes you maybe think, oh, wait a minute, what sun was it again? And then with the colors you can identify it a little bit better. But now the sun would be too strong to make it onto the box and then onto the vines and into the shadow, so we have to change it again. Change into the yellow sun. Should be enough time now. Climb up fast. Okay, we made it. Yeah,
Greetings, can't wait to finally play the game.
nice!
Yeah. Tomorrow you can play it.
Yes,
Finally.
tomorrow is the day. the day of the days.
And hi, Laura.
Okay, here's another thing. What you can see here is like a sun panel, which is currently covered in shadow. But if you manage to shine light on it, then it will maybe activate some device or something.
Okay.
So we also can use the sunlight as a power for special devices. So let's try the orange one, still covered in shadow, but with the red sun, you can see it starts shining light onto the pillar, which activates this elevator.
Nice.
So you can reach the next area.
And it goes down.
Here we have like a wall that can be removed, also with our artifacts, but this time not with the brake light, but with shining light on it and making it vanish. And this opens up this area for us.
You learn how to act with the other abilities.
Yes,
before.
yes. Every time you need a new ability, you get to know the ability before. Yeah.
So now we have sand sharks.
Yes. We have sharks in the desert.
Nice.
They are like over there, moving around. You can see it. Yeah, let's see what happens. They come closer if we are standing on the sand. I can demonstrate it. What happens if we are too... I really like those those sandworms. They're really cool.
The graphics are so cool and beautiful. Yeah, it's a unique graphic style,
Yes.
and I like it. It's
It's
very
a cool,
unique.
nice. Yeah. And now, because we talked about earlier about the third ability we can use, the light ray, which acts like this gravity gun. Now we can use it to, as you can see, here's a wooden plank on the ground, and we can use our ability to like grab the plank and move it around and lower it. We can rotate it, and we can so place something on the ground that prevents us from being eaten by the shark. Because as long as we are walking on this plank, nothing will happen. Now we can, like, this plank try to open up a path to the next door. Should.
When we are fast enough, we can go over sand for a few seconds.
Yeah, you can run, but I think the sharks are faster. I mean, they are used to it, living in the sand.
Sure.
Okay, then we can take the other plank and place it as a bridge.
My biggest fear is when I'm swimming, there's something in the water. Now I have also the fear to walk over sand.
Same with sand. It's a little bit, looks a bit unstable, but it works. Yes. And now we grab it again. Place it over here, and we are safe, I think. You also have this like indicator that shows you where the plank will land. And here we have another wall we can break. And a whole new area to cross.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah. This was just the beginning. So, but I think at this point of the level, the player is used to the whole sun stuff, and he
Or
knows
the mechanics in here.
he knows the mechanics. He knows how to move and how to act with the sun panels and stuff. And now the big problem is that we have the strongest sun active. So I think we would not make it to the tent over there.
Probably.
But
Yeah.
since we managed to break this door, we can use it. And as you can see, I can like create my own safe shadow and take it with me
Nice.
until I reach the safe place. This is also something I really like about this
Yeah.
chapter. It's cool. And now I don't need it anymore and I can run to safety. So here, let me see, we have another panel.
And only by looking at it, you see the sun is very hot.
Yes. So we can remove this shadow. And here we have like this dark rock with the purplish glow. And you will learn this earlier in the game, but at some point you will learn that these purple elements that are combined with this rock, and also that you saw on the wooden plank, there were also some purple like elements attached to it. This is a special, how to say, some specialty that allows us to like grab this object with the light ray.
Okay.
And this is so we know, okay, we can move it with the light ray, we can transport it. And now I can just drop it onto this panel, and then the platform behind it lowered. This one here, since the panel is covered in shadow, and now I can remove it. And as soon as the sun hits the panel, the elevator goes up. Okay. Now, let's change the sun back to the easiest one. Reach this tent. Oh. Okay. We'll make it. We will make it easy. Oh, no.
Well,
Okay.
shown again this nice death animation.
Yes. Okay. So then let's place it again. Okay. So now we make it.
Yes? Oh,
Can't be serious.
well, maybe we make a death counter.
Okay. But from now, the previous deaths do not count.
Okay.
I will make it someday. I think I.
You don't have to reach the other tent?
No, I have to reach this tent.
Okay.
Maybe it's because I'm live and
Oh yeah.
and people can watch me. So I think.
Whew. Well,
We made it.
death counter is level 2.
Well,
Well,
therefore we can now jump into the cool water and
nice.
relax a little bit, swim a little bit.
I love this in the summer when you have cold water and you can jump in it.
Yes, it's awesome.
But I don't know how you feel without skin.
I mean, he still starts burning, so
Yeah.
probably it also is a bit hot.
The Exit is a game where you die before starting the adventure. Yeah.
True.
Mm.
Okay, and now, oh, there's another swarm of bugs. You also have like these stone tables where you can read some bits and pieces about the lore. Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's a little bit less. But overall, if you want to really know everything about the story and the lore, then I would advise you as a player to read all of those points if you see them. So if you're like games where you can explore the story while exploring your surroundings, then I think this can be really fun.
Yeah, and we saw in the beginning you can find some Easter eggs or something.
Yes. So you're always have to see something even if you don't think that you would at this place where you are. So I mean, there was a dancing cactus. So. Okay, now we can use the shadows here across the desert, and as you can see, there are like. I also like this sandstormy, effect, atmosphere around us. So it's like you always have this sand going over the floor because of the wind. I really like it. It gives
and this flimmering from the
flimmering heat, and also the sand that is like a bit like crystals in the sand. It's beautiful. Okay, next sun panel. Let's change the sun so we have new shadows created. And also these signs over there with the little hologram hovering around them. Sometimes if you don't know where to go or don't know what to do, then these signs can help you a little bit. Okay. Sometimes there are some really small hints to give to lead you into the correct direction. Yeah. So now we have a big shadow, but we need to reach this big tent over there. That's what Boris told us in the beginning.
Sure.
And as you can see, also this gondola has some purplish things on it, so we can use it again as a movable shadow.
We cannot ride the gondola, but we can.
No, we cannot reach it because it's too high up, and there's no ladder or something. Mm-hmm. But this is also a convenient way to travel.
But we can't use the artifact and jumping.
Yes.
At the same time. Yeah.
So you have to manage a little bit. Okay, now we have to be careful because there's this sand. Luckily we have a plank to cross, but we have to place it first. Oh. Looks again very unstable, but
it works. But it's all what counts.
And maybe we can make the jump, I don't know. I don't want the death counter to go up to 100 or something like that, but let's try. Yep,
yeah,
we did. Perfect.
When we have these buttons, we have to use them more often.
Yeah, sure. They are here for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we need to run pillars. And now we reach our first safe spot. Down here.
Oh, this is in full shadow now.
Yes, the whole area is in full shadow because of this big tent. Mm-hmm. So from afar. Yeah.
What's this? A newcomer, and they carry an artifact.
Also,
not a guardian yet, but a Lux will do very well too.
I know this guy.
Ta-da. Act like nobody's watching.
So you managed to get all the way here and bring him back. Very good news indeed. I am Kasago and I run Expedition 4. We were supposed to open access to the temple, but we hit a roadblock. So we've been gathering information in case someone like you came by. But rest a bit first. Speak to the others, they might be able to help. Then come to me.
So, another quest for us.
Yes.
And there's Boris again.
Yeah. I totally forgot what I wanted to say after watching him. So I don't know what to say, what I wanted to say anymore.
So we
But-
have a Boris fan in the chat.
Yeah, perfect. Boris
Yeah.
is a great guy.
Yeah, what's your favorite character?
My favorite character, I think my favorite character is Gabs.
Mm-hmm.
You won't meet him in this chapter,
Okay.
but you will meet him before,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a really funny guy. So, fun story is that during testing in our office, we were like, we're like shouting his voice lines
Oh, okay.
over and over again because they are like, for us they are like famous voice lines.
Nice,
it's like
nice,
it's
nice.
like a fan club, and yeah, we know them perfectly. We know them on time, and we can, yeah, we love Gabs. Gabs is cool.
Nice.
You have to meet him tomorrow.
Boris. Everybody loves Boris.
Boris is. Here we have a guy that is really happy to have some water. By the way, all the movements and cutscenes are all done with motion capturing
Yeah.
by Sandbloom.
Okay.
And I think they did a really good job to give or to put life into these characters, because as you saw in the cutscenes, they can't move their mouth or something because they are skeletons for sure. So
You
they
have no face expression,
Yes.
so you have to do all of this
Yes.
with motion of the body. Yeah.
And even if he does not say anything while he's doing that, you see and you can feel that he's happy to have water.
Nice.
And yes, back here we have some sandworms trapped. Maybe they are like tame, dangerous. And here we have a mole that goes somewhere else when we go near him. So we could like chase him through the whole area. Have some musicians here. Also nice. And of course, if you talk to them, they will like tell you some things about the story and about what's happening and stuff. You have to
Hi
pass
again.
the
Mish,
mine.
do you think you're ready to go?
Yes.
Good. Best to leave while Keris is still missing. Behind me is a shortcut that will lead you close to the temple. You'll be able to avoid the sun almost completely. The shortcut will lead you right in front of the lock mechanism for the temple. 4 complex rooms built by one of the 4 engineers, Solomon, thousands of years ago. Enter each room and activate its mirror. When all 4 are activated, they will open your way to the temple. Off you go, Lux. We will be rooting for you.
Nice. Yeah, so we have to make our way through the mine.
Sure.
Little adventure in the adventure. And yeah, here we can open the gate first and quickly enter.
And again, bugs.
Again, a swarm. Swarms. And here we have a little hint. So because we're in a mine, of course, we need to prepare. So we can
Nice.
put on this helmet to be safe.
Sure. For safety first.
Safety first. And make our way.
Yeah. Especially when you broke some of these pillars.
Yeah. Yes. Something we also don't see that much in this chapter, because it's more like this open area, is this purple, black, gooish thing, which is called like the corruption. It's spread all over the biomes in the whole game, and you should avoid it if you want to live, because it won't give you that much time until it will kill you. You know, it's like a dangerous thing. We'll learn about it while playing the game.
Yeah.
But from the very beginning, you will.
I think when you played the demo, you will have seen
Yes,
it,
if
yeah.
you played the demo, then you will have seen a lot of corruption. So this one here becomes a little bit more tricky, because you need to use those automatically moving platforms to travel with them in the shadow. avoid the sun.
You need timing.
You need timing, and you have to watch to not get stuck somewhere against the wall or something. Okay, and now this area over there with the new panel you can see, and we have a climbing vine here. Let's see what happens if we pull. So we can transport this platform, and as you see, we have to find a way by using the shadow. And this one always gets me at least one time. Wait. Oh, I think that was... The roll saved me. Yeah, we did it. Normally I die at least one time in that
Well
section.
then.
I have to say that a little bit more often.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, now let's see. This sun does nothing. So. Strong one? Yes, the strong one again activated the door to open. And yes, I think I can't pull out the trigger at the wall because there's no shadow and I would die.
Yeah, sure. But there is a trigger.
There's a trigger.
Oh, now you have the time to...
Yes, now I have
climb
the
up.
time. Can climb up. Activate this one. Now we have a shadow. And the gate. I think now we made it out of the mine and are really close to the finish line of this chapter. Oh no!
Oh no! The helmet.
Give me back the helmet. Jump back down. Okay, now so we reached this temple facilities that the NPC talked about, where we can finally activate a mechanism that lets us enter the final temple where we find our destination.
Yeah,
Which is, of course, lighting up a pillar. In every biome you have to light up a pillar at the end in order to free the world from the corruption that started to spread.
Yeah, sure. And how many biomes are in this game?
Yes, there are currently 5 biomes, so you have a lot of different stuff waiting for you to be explored. Yes, so there will be a lot of difference between each of the biomes.
Cool.
Yes. Yeah, so at this point, for example, the player would have like a few more challenges to solve that we maybe don't want to spoil, I don't know.
Okay, no.
And then you can see up there, there's a big stairs up to this temple. You can go a little bit near. And this is something where the player then will, face some dangerous foes.
Okay.
But yeah,
So-
that's up to the players.
We don't want to spoil any more. Can we show a little bit more?
Yeah, we can show like one of the challenges maybe.
Yeah, people, you want to see more? Yeah.
I think we can.
I think of course.
We can show a little bit. Oh well, let's see. We have like, as you can see, we have like here's a door that needs to be opened. And behind that door, there's another door that is shut and needs to be opened.
Mm-hmm.
So let's try to use this movable sunlight deflector, so to say, and use the sun to open a door, maybe. Uh-huh.
Looks good.
Yeah. I totally guessed it. It's
Okay.
it's not like I have played the game before.
No, it's totally blind play. Yes.
So there. So if you manage to open these doors and get into these rooms, then you have to like solve a bigger puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, as we saw, we need to reach this ladder, but we can't. So let's try and use maybe the light to get it around this whole building,
Yeah.
and reach this sun panel. So we have to shine the light through all the rooms here. And now I have to think. Because now this door closed. But we can activate maybe this sun panel. This is also done with the brake light, so you can rotate things.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see now, I managed to open this door. And first of all, let's throw down this box to open a second path into this room. Because now, as you can see, we have a shortcut, so we can move this thing back. Because without the light, the door is shut.
Sure.
So now, let's prepare this. Yes, it goes directly through the gate.
Now we can enter this room without
Yes.
opening the door.
Yeah. And we need. Have a look. We can open this door, and there's another sun panel
Mm-hmm.
in this room. But if I leave the door, or leave the machinery, then the door closes slowly. So let's try and rotate the sun panel so that it can shine the light through the door when the door is open. Okay, now it hit through the little gap between.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can run through and see that the panel opened up this door.
Now you can.
Now I can remove this blocking pillar and rotate the panel a bit. Hopefully manage to be quick, because also here there's some burning sunlight.
Okay.
Okay, so now this panel over there is positioned correctly.
Now you have to change this one and
Yes.
go.
Open the door again and run through it quickly. I think it hits the panel, yes. Yep, it does. So, door again. And quickly to the next room. And then we managed to steer the light, so to say, through all the 4 rooms, because now we are in the starting room again.
Mm-hmm.
And
now
can position this one correctly, and there
here
we
we
go.
go. Yeah.
And the main goal in this area is to do this, to activate those levers
Mm-hmm.
3 times. Because when you do it, as you can see, there's like this antenna, which also emits the light into the middle, where like there's like a hologram, and we need to power it.
Okay.
So we have to activate all 3 antennas and then be able to reach these stairs, because the stairs currently are too wide away for us to reach. We would burn to death. Yes.
Nice.
But the other two, I would keep open.
Yeah, I
For
would
the
also
player.
say we keep them for the player.
Yep.
So yes, I think that was a nice view to the game,
I think so, yeah.
and yeah, you can expect the rest of the game from tomorrow.
Yes. Yes. I'm really excited.
Yeah, what's going on here?
We need the music.
Well, so where can I buy the game?
You can buy the game on Steam, for sure. On Epic, for sure. On GOG, also if you like to. You can play the game on a PS4, you can buy the game for PS5, also Xbox consoles, and also in the Windows Store.
Oh yeah, this is new now in the Windows Store. Yeah.
It's also in the Windows Store available. So yeah, wherever you like to play the game, you can do so.
Yeah. From tomorrow on. So I
From
hope
tomorrow on.
you like what you have seen today. So what do we have? I just want to say hi. I really hope the stream is continuing over an hour or so. I would love to hear what gotta be said. Oh, I don't think we are streaming more than an hour now, but
I think you will be able to rewatch.
yeah, the stream you can rewatch on YouTube immediately, and tomorrow on Steam we will show the stream again, and I think here on Twitch you can also see it. I think for the next 2 weeks.
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you can have a look at it for a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
From now on. So yeah, I can only say that I'm really excited about the game. It was fun playing through the game, and I think it is like a great game, like for exploration, for adventuring a little bit. So it's really tough in some places, but it also gives you enough space to like be chilled and relax, watching your surrounding and getting to know the world and the characters and talk to them, discover little bits and pieces here and there. So I think you can go through the game in your own pace, and that's really nice. And yeah.
Yeah, there's not much more to say. It's I think when you see the game, it looks lovely. I think the voice actors are fantastic.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, and I love everything about the game because in the background you hear the music of the game.
Oh, yeah.
It's also very chilly, and
the music also. There's also a nice fact. I think the developers really nailed it by making the perfect music for each biome. So each biome like delivers a special feeling about the biome itself only with the music, and this is also, it's really nice to play and listen.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what else can we say? Then wishlist the game, buy the game, and
Have fun with it.
have fun with it. Yeah, and yeah,
Game will be out tomorrow.
nice.
Yeah.
So, do you have some famous last words?
I'm thinking about some line from Boris, but I can only mention, please don't burn me, son. So, yeah, well, I take these from my very last words.
Nice.
No, I can only say it was really nice to work on this project, and it's fun. We always had great fun with the game and the characters in it. So yeah. Please don't burn me, son.
Well, so have a good time in the Nexus,
Nexus, yes.
Yeah, and have a good time to not breaking your bones.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And now Aegon will punch me for this pun. Yeah. Long live dancing cactus. Oh, this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody for watching,
Yeah.
and have a wonderful time with
Yes.
The Exit. And we see us next week with another handy game stream. Then not with The Exit. We will do a little quiz. So have fun, have a good time, and see you then. Bye.
Bye bye.
The plane for millennia has been like a paradise for all its inhabitants. But that changed recently. Donovan was the Red Guardian. But he betrayed us. He developed corrupted powers and started wreaking havoc. See, we need help bringing back peace.
Be careful out there.
Look at you. You have an artifact.